I have been waiting for this for a few months and finally I got my rank 10 Fervent Fang. I could have got it earlier, but in the first months of the game I wasn't going for this gem and I used a bunch of copies for gem power. That's why it took me so long to finally craft a rank 10. By the way, if you don't know, to craft a rank 10 2-star gem you need 40 duplicates and 680 gem power. That's why it takes a very long time to craft a rank 10 Fervent Fang, because you can't buy the duplicates from the market. You have to get them from the Battle Pass, Battle Archive shop and Boon of Plenty. But is Fervent Fang any good and is it worth it? Well, first, let's check out the gem description. Each time you deal damage to an enemy, that enemy now takes 2.4% increased damage from your attacks, up to a maximum increase of 24% at 10 stacks. Also increases all damage you deal to elite and boss monsters by 6%. So it is a gem like Berserker's Eye, it increases your damage, but to get this buff, you have to hit the target up to 10 times to get the full buff. This brings some problems. For example, if you are not hitting your target quick enough, you are not gonna get the full damage buff from the gem. This usually happens in open world farm because monsters die so quickly you can't even get the full benefit from this gem. And another bad thing is this damage buff doesn't apply for your summons. So if you are playing as a necromancer, this gem is not that good for you in PvE. The same thing applies to all classes when they use summon builds in PvE or PvP. Other than that, this is a really good gem for all the content available in Diablo Immortal. Like I said, it's not usable with all the builds, but if your setup works with this gem, it is really good. Especially for single target damage, this is one of the best gems you can use in the entire game. But my favorite use case with this gem is dot builds for PvP. Especially when I play Necromancer or Wizard, I use builds with damage over time effects and I have both Seeping Pile and Viper's Bite. So when I hit someone, my damage increase buff from Fervent Fang reaches maximum 10 stacks so quickly because I deal a lot of dot damages. And after that point, I am always hitting that enemy with the fully stacked buff. Obviously, like any other gem, Fervent Fang gets nerfed in PvP activities as well, just a reminder. And like I said, it is the perfect gem to reach very high single target damages in PvE with most of the classes, especially with Crusader and Blood Knight. But it is still good with any other class that doesn't rely on summons. So in conclusion, Fervent Fang is not one of the must-have 2-star gems, but it is a really good option for certain builds. Since I waited a long time for this upgrade, I just wanted to share it with you, so that's all for this video. Thanks for listening and take care.